All right, so if you guys have ever thought about house hacking, what is house hacking, or wanting to get into a rental, well, we're gonna do a deep dive in this duplex right behind me. We're gonna talk all about house hacking. We're gonna talk about rentals. We're gonna talk about how it can greatly benefit you down the road. And if you stick with us to the end, I'll talk about exactly how you can get into a property like this with no money down, how to go ahead, be able to have your tenants pay 100% of your rent while living in one side. So stick with us to the end. We've got great information for you that you definitely don't want to miss. Hi, my name is Fernando Marquez, and this is my channel, Investing and Living in Kansas City. I've been a real estate agent for 5 years and an investor for over 8 years. So if this is the first time to your channel, click like and subscribe. All the information is in the description below. Let us know what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like. Give us any feedback that you guys want or need, and we can help you out. So if you're looking for a piece of property to build your forever home, if you're looking for a rental, relocating, upgrading, downgrading, it doesn't matter. We have experience in that area. We can definitely help you guys out, and we definitely want to. Even if it's just we have a conversation, provide you guys all the value and answer all the questions you need. And if that's the only outcome, we have no issue with it, because we know we're going to be able to provide you with everything you want and need, and we're going to be your realtor. So don't hesitate to contact us at all. Email, text, phone call, or better yet, a Zoom call. That way we can meet face to face, we can share resources. So a Zoom call will be the best and easiest approach to communicate. Para mi comunidad hispana, si ustedes tienen alguna necesidad en buscando propiedades para inversión o tratando de vender su casa o comprando una casa en ambos lados, Missouri o Kansas, no duden en comunicarse con nosotros. Puedes comunicarte con nosotros con una llamada, un texto, correo electrónico o mejor, una llamada tipo Zoom. So, no duden en comunicarte con nosotros, queremos ser tu realtor de bienes raíces o poder darle consejo a ustedes cómo hacer inversiones de rentas o inversiones de flip in Kansas City, Missouri. So like I mentioned before, this is my channel, Investing and Living in Kansas City. We've been real estate agents for 5 years, investors for over 8 years. I've been in Kansas City for 38 years, seen tons and tons of growth in that time. And right now is an excellent time because there's an enormous amount of growth going on. A lot of new builds taking place, a lot of commercial construction taking place. So it's really exciting. There's a lot going on. Kansas City is the place to be right now. And we definitely want to be your realtor. We definitely want to help you find properties for investment, properties that you want to live in. Whatever it takes, we can get it done. We can also work with you on the Kansas or Missouri side. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. We want to have that conversation with you guys. We want to qualify, see what it is that you want and what you need, and we can definitely make that happen. So don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you. Have a great weekend. God bless. Okay, folks, so let's go ahead before we take a look at this property. Let's go ahead and do just a quick 180 on here so you guys see what the neighborhood looks like. All right, folks, so here's the duplex. All right, it's an upstairs and a downstairs. The downstairs is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, and the upstairs is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. So let's just go ahead and take a look around. All right, so most everything in this neighborhood is single-family homes, okay? This property down here is in South Kansas City. It's off of 59th and Swope Parkway. And there's an identical duplex right there. We'll talk about a little bit about that later. So let's do a walk around on the property. So they did somewhat of a rehab on this one, a little bit. They did do some little bit of upgrades on this property, but let's go ahead and walk around. Those are the gas meters. You know, some of the first things I see is a lot of these wires. So a lot of these can be canceled out. They're just cable wires that have been put up for over time, and the old ones have not been done. So here you see the grass, when it cuts, it shoots up on the side of the house. That's why I like to put rock around the perimeter of the house to prevent that. Plus it looks really nice. This over here is missing a gate, okay? A lot of brush that needs to be scaled back. It looks kind of rough, but the grass is fine. One of the things I always look for, as you see in my previous videos, lots of trees, but this is overgrown, so it needs to be cut back. That right there is that tree is dried out. That tree needs to be removed. I mean, that's not gonna be cheap, but it's done. That gate back there, I'm not sure what happened. Looks like someone wanted to make a shortcut. Okay, this property line over here, okay, this fence needs to be upgraded, probably completely replaced. The chain link fence does not look all that great. So for security reasons, a lot of places end up putting the AC units on top of the deck. That's why that's there. But obviously that did not matter. So you see the back, it needs a little bit of work on some siding, which is no big deal. Okay, we're looking back over here. Here's the deck that goes upstairs. Needs a little bit of work over here. Nothing out of this world. It's definitely doable. I would probably just take down this tree completely right here. It's unnecessary. Okay. So, and it's a decent sized backyard. There is no access to the backyard unless you go around, same way we came in. And then the other thing you can see out here is the windows. That's another big thing. You want to look at windows. So these look to be original windows, and those are the storm windows that are there. So electronic lock, painted front door, that's nice. Walking right in to the living room area. Okay, this would be the living room, the kitchen. That can fit as a nice dining area, okay? So here, this is the hallway closet, which is pretty normal. And then you walk into the mechanical closet, okay? Here's a furnace, hot water heater. And some of these, the layouts are different. And then one unit, usually the upstairs unit, will have the hot water heater and the furnace in the one apartment. It's usually the one upstairs. And I'll explain to you why I know that a little bit later. So they ended up putting vinyl planking in here, you can see, which is awesome. Got some upgraded lights. Okay. You know, the floor is painted over. I don't think they did a great job on it, but I see what they wanted to achieve. The kitchen layout in this one is pretty nice, okay? It's large, a lot of cabinet space, but as you can tell, you come in here, and that's where the stove would go, obviously. Then your refrigerator is probably going over here, and that would be for a dishwasher. I would remodify all this completely. Those cabinets are like stock oak cabinets that have been painted over. They're not original. I would make some adjustments here to make the kitchen much more useful, okay? Over here, you can end up putting a couple chairs in here instead of having, you can easily fit 4 chairs in here. So this area right here, I would put maybe granite, put an overhang, and that would be your eating kitchen as opposed to taking up a lot of room with a large table. Okay, this is your pantry. It's a decent sized pantry. Okay, all right, now we're gonna go into bedroom number 1. Turn on the light. This is basically like your master bedroom in here. All right, so you can see, got some LED lights up top. Look at this closet, it's a walk-in closet. Decent size, the lights out, but you get the picture, okay? All right, so now let's go ahead into bedroom number 2, okay? You can see here's bedroom number 2. There is the electrical, the breaker box. Here is decent sized closet. All right, let's go ahead and go into bedroom number 3. This is bedroom number 3. So we've got lights and many LED lights across everywhere. There's your closet, mini blinds. All right, so let's go ahead and go into the bathroom. Okay, so right here, the way these are set up, the bathroom is going to be your laundry area as well. So there's your washer and dryer, you have storage. Here is your bathtub. It's a 1-unit bathtub and surround. Okay, these are real popular for rentals, and some new builds have them on the secondary bathroom. It's a nice 36-inch vanity, and then your water closet right behind. Okay, so this right here is basically what you're looking at for this 3-bedroom, 1-bath. Okay, so I mean, it's a decent size. The layout, I tend to like this layout. It looks pretty decent. Let me show you what it looks like. I'll be on the corner of the living room. So you come in through there. Here's the living room. So it's basically an open concept, essentially. Not like in some places where, this whole thing has a header, but it's almost like it. So, I mean, you can see how this looks. This is looking towards the front. So I really like these style of duplexes myself. So let's go ahead and walk around and go see the upstairs. And then there's room here in the driveway for easily 4 cars. One right behind the other. You probably could fit 6, but definitely 4. All right, so let's go ahead and go upstairs. Here's the unit. Okay, so here's a unit that goes upstairs. Let's see what we've got down here. New LED lights, vinyl planking. Flooring's got all vinyl planking. Here's the storage underneath the stairs. Here is the kitchen. All right, these are the same base cabinets are the newer ones. These are the original cabinets for this property. How do I know? Because I own one of these and I know what we had to do in the rehab. So this one, here's the stove will go here, the fridge goes there. Now here's the pantry for this one. And then here's the mechanical closet and where the washer and dryer go, okay? That's an older unit, Goodman. This is a newer hot water heater. So we'd have to check that out, be certain. Okay. Let's see the bathroom number 1. Okay. They did a pretty decent job here. It's a newer toilet, newer vanity, the regular normal lights. They went ahead and redid this shower. I think they did a pretty decent job. All right, does not look bad. It's got a little niche in the back. That's always really nice with a bench. So it's they did a pretty decent job. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at bedroom number 1, which is on the first floor. There's the walk-in closet. So this is pretty decent. You have access directly to the bathroom from this bedroom. There's the front door. Okay, so now we are going to go upstairs, and up here is 3 bedrooms and 1 full bath. All right, let's go from right to left. Here's the landing. Here's bedroom number 1. Now this is a little bit smaller. I mean, the bedroom isn't that small, but because of the roof pitch right here, you lose some headroom. So, I mean, one of the options here is maybe to put a header at the 7-foot mark, completely out, but then you'd have to do I'm sorry, not a header, but a dormer. okay? But then you have to figure out what it's worth, what your payback's gonna be. And that's something that as a real estate investor, we can crunch the numbers and decide what's the best route or leave it alone. There's the closet. Here's bedroom number 2. See, all of these will have these LED lights, which are nice. It's a must. There's your closet, pretty normal closet, nothing out of this world. Here is bedroom number 2. This closet's a little bit bigger. And I'm sorry, that was bedroom number 3. And here's your bathroom, same nice tile work. Bathroom looks pretty nice, you know, pretty normal. Okay, so now we're bathroom. Okay, so now let's go ahead downstairs and let's wrap up. All right, so let's talk about this property. In totality, this is a 7-bedroom, 3-bath duplex. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-story upstairs, 3-bedroom, 1-bath downstairs, and the property is currently listed for $193,500. So one of the things I really wanted to touch base on here is talk about house hacking versus a rental. So on this property right here, you can just make some of the few upgrades. In my opinion, you probably have about $20,000 in upgrades to do to this to get the maximum value for this duplex in this area. I can tell you right now that fixed up correctly, this property would be worth $290,000, okay? The other thing is the rents in this area, in my opinion, the best route is Section 8. And I'll explain a little bit more about that a little bit later. That's the benefit to this. Now, the house hacking part. Let's talk about the benefits to this. House hacking or rental. So if you Section 8 this property, you should get, if rehabbed correctly, and when I mean rehab, you gotta put the AC units, you gotta put some paint on the outside, you have to do some tweaks in here to give it the pop that it needs. You probably have to replace the windows. I would go ahead and replace all the doorknobs and hinges. I would make sure that all the vanities are the same color, in my opinion. And I've done this quite a bit, so I have a pretty good idea how to get the maximum valuation on your appraisals, particularly for a cash out refi, if you're gonna do a rental. I would put granite tops, I put knobs or handles on all the cabinet doors. I'm trying to think, it doesn't look like you need any paint interior, but definitely exterior. And obviously, I haven't looked at the furnaces in depth, but I mean, you could get away with it if you can. Your HVAC professional will be able to tell you if you can just put new AC units and new lines, and if the current coil you can use. If not, if the furnace is perfectly fine, then you'd have to get a coil as well, AC condenser and lines. So you might be able to do that depending on the condition of the furnace. Let's say you don't, you probably got, I don't know, 12 grand. If you replace the entire HVAC units on each side, I would put landscaping. That curb appeal is really good. So I think if you put 25K into this, you should be okay. Maybe 20, depending on, you know, if you farm that out to someone else or you go ahead and do the work yourself. So that's one part. So you should be able to get total 1,500 upstairs, 1,300 downstairs on Section 8. So that's $2,800. 1% of that, so it would be valued at $280. You probably get a little bit more, and I'll give you some information on as to why I'm saying that. Okay, so the house hacking part is amazing. Okay, so house hacking is essentially you buy this place, you fix it up, you move into one unit, and the idea is that the rent coming in from the other unit pays all of your mortgage, if not the grand majority, and you can essentially be living here almost rent-free or almost rent-free, and your tenant is paying your mortgage. So this is something that's been done quite a bit. I know a bunch of people have done to get their start in real estate. It's a great idea. I can't stress enough how cool of a concept house hacking is. So it's definitely a way to go. It's definitely exciting. And it definitely gets your foot in the door in real estate investing and rentals. So one of the things I want to leave you guys with, the reason that I know these numbers so well is because that blue duplex next door, I own. So I bought it at the end of last year. I completely rehabbed it. I did all the changes that I'm talking about doing here. I got a valuation of $290,000 on that property, and those rents came in line at $1,500 upstairs, $1,300 downstairs. So we did really well on that. We don't have any money in it. On a cash out refi, we actually got money back and left a little over, we left about $70,000 in equity in it. So it's a home run. So you can do the same thing, okay, when you buy right, when you rehab right, and you have a plan from the onset. So if this is something you guys are interested in, you want to know how to do it, how I can help you guys do it, I can give you all the information that I have and all the resources. I'm an open book. None of this is difficult. It just requires a certain level of dedication and groundwork that you guys need to do. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. My team and I would be more than happy to consult with you guys, let you know how to do it, how to find it, how to finance it, how to find all the information that I have, I'll share with you guys. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. God bless and have a great weekend.